Watch and burn.
Hey everyone, so tonight I wanted to talk about Skinny Puppy's Brap. Now, this was a double CD that they released way back in the 90s. This is essentially Back and Forth Volumes 3 and 4. They released a handful of these where they compile old tracks, old demos, live recordings, re-edits, recuts, instrumental versions of songs that everybody knows, or alternate instrumental tracks of songs everybody knows, and things like that from the Skinny Puppy vault that, of course, has God knows how many songs in it from this era, because as the meaning of the word brap apparently suggests, where you get high, you hook up electronic instruments, and you make music. It sounds like these guys did this a lot, and God knows how many songs they wrote, especially during their like their most feverish period here, back from like the early to mid, perhaps even the late 1980s. They could have done hundreds of songs. This was, coincidentally, too, the first Skinny Puppy record I bought at the Music World at the Pickering Town Center. And it was a double CD, and that's going back. And that was like, when did this come out? Officially, this was released in 96. So, yeah, I would have bought it right around then. I remember seeing it there a few times, and I'd heard about Skinny Puppy since I was a little kid, and I was like, whoa, the title's really, the name of the band's really fucking awesome, and they're all, like, industrial and scary and shit, so I had to get my hands on it. Now, Music World's prices were kind of insane, and I knew that, and it was a double CD, so you were definitely going to pay for this one. And of course, I don't remember the price because it's going back decades, but I know I paid like an arm and a leg for it. However, this being my introduction to the band and having never heard them before, and this coming from a point in time when you couldn't like audition the record, you just had to kind of buy it on blind faith, I wasn't let down. This was, like I said, my first introduction to Skinny Puppy, and I've loved them ever since. And this record's amazing. I mean, the first track that I heard off here, I believe I put in the backwards disc first. I can't remember. I think it was the one on the left. And that was Jackhammer. And I absolutely loved it. And from that point forward, I just got more and more into industrial music. And it wasn't long after that that I discovered the Nine Inch Nails, like everyone else. And from there, it was like V&V Nation. And eventually, it was like Project Pitchfork. And although industrial may, as of 2022, be mostly dead, it has given us decades of kick-ass music, and Skinny Puppy are sort of the godfathers of that movement, because without them, it pretty much wouldn't exist at all. And this record is great, assuming you can call it a record. It's like I said, it's more a collection of outtakes, demos, reworkings, instrumental tracks, as well as a number of live tracks. But it's Skinny Puppy, and if you like them and you love their 80s period, this isn't going to miss for you. This is going to be a fucking total bullseye, because it's like classic Skinny Puppy. The only thing I have to say about this that kind of bothers me is track 1, I believe off both discs, but definitely the backwards disc, cannot be played on CD players. It can damage your player because it's a multimedia track meant for your computer at the time. And of course, the specs are on here somewhere. Where are the specs? Yes, well, the specs are Windows 95. You need at least 6 megs of available RAM. Now, 6 megs of available RAM. You need, I said Windows 95, I'm not sure. A screen resolution with at least 640 by 480. Now, that's getting kind of expensive. So, I know a lot of people out there probably aren't going to be able to afford a Windows 95 computer with at least 6 megs of RAM in 2022. So you may not be able to take part in the multimedia aspects of this. But I did back when I was a kid. It's cool. It's a number of videos and things like that. But the thing I didn't like about it is I used to listen to music a lot when I was going to sleep at night through my Discman. And I always had it on repeat, so when the disc ended, it would start over. But with this one, I was unable to do that because it would potentially kill my Discman, which was kind of annoying. So that meant I had a once through, and if I was still awake, I had to like manually reset it to track 2. That's kind of frustrating. I wish that they just give it an extra disc with the multimedia features, or perhaps put them at the end, not the start, because for some reason that works better for me. But yeah, so look, I'm going to go. this kicks ass. If you get the chance to pick it up, definitely do. Skinny Puppy's Brap, Back and Forth Volume 3, kicks ass. It's amazing. It shows like it puts a magnifying glass on some of their early demos, some of their alternate takes, their instrumental cuts of live songs. Sorry. There's got to be, my God, there's like 20, 25 songs on here. So it's completely worth your time. And yeah, thank you so much for sitting with me while I discuss Skinny Puppy's Brap. If you like this video, please do something nice for somebody. And yeah, I'm going to go. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe. And we will see you guys really soon.